Day one is in the books, and it wasn't exactly upset city today. In fact, most of the favorites won, but there were a lot of great games. Notre Dame surviving against Princeton earlier today. Virginia overcoming a very slow start to take down a UNCW. Middle Tennessee State taking out Minnesota. And how about that Northwestern and Vanderbilt game? Nip and tuck, Vandy coming back from 15 down, taking the lead by one before they intentionally foul while up one, the always strategic intentional foul while you're up one with 15 seconds left move to give Northwestern 2 free points at the free throw line to take the lead, and then Vandy couldn't pull it out after that with an extra shot. And man, did Arizona look great. The Wildcats, strong showing with 100 points. Congratulations to Kyle Steinfelt and Joe Shupp for having a perfect day with 16 for 16 in their brackets. 19 other people were able to nail 15 for 16, by the way. John Israel, Connor Morita, Dane Espigard, Brent Bridges, Al DiLeonardo, Evan Price, Brian Winans, Justin Donald, DJ Stephan, Nick Buckaloo, Jason Heinrichs, Robert Gonzalez, former champion Jeff Nixon, and top chicks in the pool so far, Jackie Rudzinski and Phoebe Cassetta with 15 for 16. Nice job to all of you. 20 other people had 14 out of 16, and that group was highlighted by 5 former champions who are lurking right now, just 2 points out of first place. Scott Dennis, Bruce Goodman, Miguel Lopez, Jacob Kinnamore, and Chris Heigl. Also 14 out of 16, the illustrious Tom Skowski, who worked super hard to collect payments from everyone in the pool, and we got 121 of the 123 payments in as of day one. And so everybody except Darren King and Scott Dennis are eligible for the second round bonus. Also, I had 14 out of 16, by the way. Yes, me. I'd like to congratulate myself on a surprising good start this year. A slew of people with 13, 12, and 11. If you step it up tomorrow, you can get back in the mix. These people could muster up only 10 out of 16. Michael Belikov, Alan Gladdy, Jimmy Hunt, Joe Duca, Katie Haney, Mike Dowd, Rebecca Taylor, a 2-time former champion, Kathleen Woods, a former champion, bringing shame to the Champions Club, Jake Donald with 10 out of 16, James Crittenden, and Jesse Long also with just 10 out of 16. You guys all beat 5 people, though, who could muster up only 9 for 16 today. Yes, Brett Legenza with 9 out of 16. Jennifer Donald, or Justin Donald, bracket number 2, or whatever it is. Steve Katz with a wretched 9 for 16. Brooke Espigard, again in the basement of the pool like last year with terrible picks. And Holly Cooper also mustered up 9 out of 16, became the first person in our pool to lose a member of their Final Four when Maryland went down. And not only did Holly have Maryland making the Final Four, Holly had Maryland winning the tournament. Somehow, Melo Trimble was going to go on some epic run a la Carmelo Anthony, and Maryland as a 6th seed was going to win the tournament. Not. They're out. And Holly, you're out. To give you an idea who picked whom here in terms of how many people picked each team to win the championship, I thought I was making a strategic pick by picking Kansas to win the championship. I thought a ton of people would pick North Carolina and a ton of people would pick Villanova, and that by picking Kansas, I would be putting myself in a smaller group of people. I also think they're going to win. But actually, more people picked Kansas to win the championship than any other team in our pool. However, it is pretty spread out among the top 7 or 8 teams that were selected. 23 people picked Kansas to win the championship. 23 people in our pool picked Kansas to win the championship. 22 picked North Carolina. 17 picked Gonzaga. 12 picked Kentucky. And only 12 picked Villanova, the defending champions, the number 1 overall seed. Only 12 people picked them. Shout out to Daniel Reeder, by the way, for getting me the Villanova hat after winning the pool last year. 11 people picked Arizona. 11 idiots picked UCLA. Yeah, right. Good luck with that one. 9 people picked Duke. 3 people picked Louisville. And 2 people picked the Oregon Ducks to win the pool. There were also 3 sports geniuses who took the always creative all 4 number 1 seeds into the Final Four, which I feel is a gutless cop-out for anyone attempting to prognosticate college basketball. And you suck if you did it. And those people were Michael Cassetta, Phil Bolander, and John Israel. Yes, terrible. I'm ashamed of you, Izzy, for taking all 4 of the Final Four, of the number 1 seeds in the Final Four. On Friday, we've got number 1 seeds in action, North Carolina and Kansas. We've also got Kentucky, Duke, Louisville, UCLA, all taking the floor in action on Friday. I like Oklahoma State over Michigan. That's a big game for me on Friday early in the morning. I like Miami over Michigan State. Picking against Tom Izzo is usually very dumb, but I did it anyway. And I like Marquette over South Carolina. I think South Carolina stinks, by the way, and is terrible. And Brooke Espigard has them in the Final Four. There should be some other interesting games tomorrow. Rhode Island versus Creighton should be a good one. Wichita State in action against Dayton. And, of course, the SMU-USC rematch from the season where the Trojans did beat SMU in this regular season. So there should be some great games on Friday. I'm looking forward to the action. We'll check back in with all of you guys after the end of round 1. See you later.